went to the stars, I came back, they calling me Moon Man. Yeah, I hit the stage like guitars and I rock it for them all night. Yeah, life is just like a buffet to me. I pick what I like and see. The secret is being yourself. Oh, I just gave it away to 'em. Commas and exclamations, yeah, it gotta be. Yeah, dollar signs, diamonds, she see it all on me. Darling, you and me, what a sight to see. You a supernova, do your dance with me.
Want to see you shake it front, shake it back, shake it side, side. Once you get on top, baby girl, yeah, right, right. Want you come around sometime to the right side. Ooh, baby, come around to the right side. Want to see you shake it front, shake it back, shake it side, side. Once you get on top, baby girl, yeah, right, right. Want you come around sometime to the right side. Ooh, it's the right side.
Yeah, I took off and went to the stars. I came back, they calling me Moon Man. Yeah, I hit the stage like guitars and I rock it for them all night. Yeah, life is just like a buffet to me. I pick what I like and see. The secret is being yourself. Oh, I just gave it away to 'em. Commas and exclamations, yeah, it gotta be. Yeah, dollar signs, diamonds, she see it all on me. Darling, you and me, what a sight to see. You a supernova, do your dance with me.
She saying them niggas is lame, she wanna come fuck with the moon, man. She look at the stars, she saying she wanna go live there. And she taking it off, wonderful vision, perfection and always. We say fuck 'em, we ball, pay the cost, who the boss been? Kiss on me, sad boy, that's what I need, cannot blow it, sorry. Yeah, we plant the seed, things are golden. She called me, baby, hello, I was lonely. Need my homie, saying, baby, come on. On my mind, straight to the satellite, in the night. Boom, zooming, zooming.
I took off and went to the stars. I came back, they calling me Moon Man. Yeah, I hit the stage like guitars and I rock it for them all night. Yeah, life is just like a buffet to me. I pick what I like and see. The secret is being yourself. Oh, I just gave it away to 'em. Commas and exclamations, yeah, it gotta be. Yeah, dollar signs, diamonds, she see it all on me. Darling, you and me, what a sight to see. You a supernova, do your dance with me.
Alright, now that's going on. Apparently I'm dying. No, I'm just dying of happiness. How are you doing, everyone? Oh, it's 1 year Ukraine and Russia war celebration. It's not 1 year stream, it's 1 year celebration stream. Well, it's not a celebration since it's going on. We kind of hope this will finish real quick, right? I put the Ukraine flag because, of course, YouTube likes Ukraine more than actual logic. But let's not get into that. How are you doing? It's been 1 year. Yeah, 1 year since it started. When did Ukraine war start? February 2014? What the hell? Oh yeah, it started in 2014, the conflict. Apparently. Didn't know that. Where is it? Where is the display? Come on, let's see how it is. It's of course horrible because I didn't think about this. But the conflict there Happens for more years than usual. But it's not just that. Oh, the invasion. The invasion. On 24th of February. No, we're too early. Damn it. No. It's been a long while since I streaming. I've been streaming since... Well, on this channel I've been streaming for... Who knows from where. Let me just make sure that you don't see some things over here. Just yeah, how are you doing? How are you doing as I'm trying to search when did I start streaming? Yeah, about a year ago. About a year ago. The same, hey, what do you know? What do you know? But if only it would show me the date. 31 of January 2022. It was my first live with Metacore. Well, not with Metacore, watching Metacore. But no, you know I've been doing it on the other channel as well. Well, one day I would return to that, but as I said, I would keep that one for writing streams mostly. Here we have a little shoot, we have a little fun, we talk a little bit about some education. We're gonna be educated about how to become a millionaire. Well, let me just... Oh. Became millionaire. Okay. Since things happened since the war started 1 year ago. Well, there are some stories that kind of let us know that Zelensky has become probably a billionaire. However, as we learned from the previous crisis, because now we're living on the internet and everything's on a crisis, and we will have always fact checkers telling us that no, the Ukrainian president is not a billionaire. But it might be true, it might be true. He might still be a millionaire. But let's see some, what kind of debunking are they doing? Because they always do this kind of debunking, like just avoiding the subject, just throwing us off our guard, just to be looking at something else, always at something else. Maybe at those Emmys and care about the devil, like, the meh. Okay, so let's see this. When was this? 2022. Let's see if we can find something more recent. Zelensky, because he got a lot of aids, and we know how it goes in the East. Most of you don't know how it goes in the East. Well, in the East, we try to get in as much money as possible, just so we can just chop a little bit about from that. Net worth 2023. Let's see some. Money here. Apparently he has a $60 million salary. What the hell is that? Annual net worth is 600 million. Apparently an annual income of 60 million. 3 private jets, 5 luxury yachts, mansion and villas, 15 plus. Alright, 75 kilos. apparently this. But apparently this is the one that's fighting for. Yeah, he was an actor before, but not such a big actor. Okay. Cash reserves over 75 million, because you never know when you have to go on. You know, those money were could be used for the war, but hey, if it's America that's paying the people for their income, for their pensions, how weird is it to be American and to pay the pensions of Ukrainians? Oh my god. Zelensky also owns an investment portfolio of 15 stocks valued at 60 million. The list of stocks in which... Okay, so he has Saudi Aramco, Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Alphabet, Amazon and Tesla. But he needs your help. But he needs your help, everyone. He needs your help. Oh my god, this is from 7th February. Okay. But here we have the 20 million. Annual income 1 million. Hey, at least they have the same weight. Okay, 4 plus. Oh, this is... I understand nothing. However, he's a millionaire. Everyone. In 2020, he received 4.6 million in royalties. Okay. Anyway, yeah, he is a millionaire. But he still needs American money. We won't know ever his net worth. Some say 610 million. We don't even know. But let's go back to Reuters. Where is he? Reuters. Okay. Because we don't have a lot of time. So let's see here what the fact check is. Posts circulating widely online have claimed without evidence that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is a billionaire. However, there is no evidence for the claims, with financial disclosures and investigative journalists from Forbes indicated he is more likely a millionaire. Okay, so this is the fact check. He is not a billionaire, he is more likely a millionaire. He didn't get to the billionaire part. Okay. Several posts making the claim cite specific figures such as 1.4 billion and 1.5 billion. We have some posts here showing this. Let's see. Vite fait, as they say in French. Gonna take a quick snip. Okay, this is not available. This is not available. Okay. This is just a question. 30 million has a $31 million home in Florida thanks to his masters. Okay. An actor would be for the deep state, not for the world peace. His take-home pay for turning a blind eye to biolabs was 150 million. Allegedly, we cannot say. False information checked by independent fact checkers. Okay. Oh, we loved our fact checkers, don't we? Let's see why. Okay, so fact checkers that are paid by certain institutions to say that things are false said that things are false. But no evidence Ukrainian President Zelensky is a billionaire. That's the fact check out of there. Oh my god. We're loving these fact checkers. Who? You know these people are paid, right? To just say. But let's continue over here. For example, one widely shared was, okay, more than Will Smith, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle combined. we are to believe that he made that as a comedian in the poorest nation of Europe? Of course not. But it is possible to make a couple of millions in the poorest nation in Europe, because you of course extract some money from the state. You always do that. And if you have some contracts with Biden, we don't know which one, but if you have some contracts, you can subtract from there as well, because that's life, man. That's life. But Reuters has not independently verified Zelensky's wealth. So they say it over here, they did not verify them, but they think this one is fake because it doesn't go with the it doesn't go with the narrative, doesn't it? So if Reuters has not independently verified Zelensky's wealth, how is this a fact check and how is it here? However, there is no evidence that the Ukrainian leader is a billionaire, according to the publicly available official figures and representatives of business publisher Forbes, who spoke to Reuters. And yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it went all along, didn't it? For all these years, this is how fact checks are. Like, we didn't verify, but some people told us that it's like that. And that goes well with our story, so we're on it. Remember when there was not verified, when there were some accounts locked telling that depending on the age you are in, it is not going to be that hard on you. A certain unspecified illness that we're not allowed to talk about here, because this is the internet right now, where you have to just play on the ice. Just play on the ice. Oh, but it's an education. We're gonna learn some business education. We're gonna learn once again how to milk a person, because you never know when that person cannot breastfeed anymore. All on YouTube, all from YouTube, because hey, if you're looking at this video style, it's gonna be an education one. But according to Ukrainian news agency, Zelensky's financial disclosure for 2020 revealed his and his family's income amounted to 22.748 million euros, approximately 8.2 million. Okay, so that was in 2020 as he was president. Apparently you can make 8 million if you're in the state, as I told you. In the East it's different. Each investment firm, each investment that comes into your country from the outside, you take a cut. And he got 8.2 million, but an income of 1 million. We estimate all his net wealth was around 20 million in 2020. Now, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Because here we don't see anything right here that says how much he has. It just says how much he doesn't have. That's what it does. It just says that it says that Zelensky is also absent from the Bloomberg's billionaires index. Oh my god, that must be true. Do you know how many billionaires there are that are absent from the Bloomberg's billionaire index? Not billionaires, even millionaires. Like, there are a lot of money out there that you can't declare it because it's not legal to declare it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway. Up. Showed you the boobs. You came for the boobs. I showed you the boobs. The 5.7 million views on YouTube that you can see no matter what the age is. And I can show you that. And in case you don't know how to find such things on YouTube, you just go without even logging in. Because I'm educating you. Alright, you go on YouTube. This is an education for YouTube mostly. How to navigate and see. Because you never know when you have to learn some breastfeeding. Like, there might be a moment in your life where the person is brain dead, the person that should have been in charge of the breastfeeding should do it. Breastfeeding. Okay, we have so much. Okay, now this is still beautiful and innocent. Tutorial. Let's see what we get here. Okay. It's called hand expression. Are you ready? Are you ready for your eyes? Like, if you have parents or family around, just get off the stream. Because you're gonna learn do you wanna see? I don't even wanna show you, but it is incumbent for you to know that all you have to do is search hand expression and or breastfeeding, how to hand express breast, or how to express breast milk by hand when NT. Milk parent education. Oh, I don't want to show you. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Do you want to be educated? Let me just start the poll. Do you want to be educated for breastfeeding? Educated to and express breast, because I'm taking everything. I want to know. If not, we're gonna do some things around here. Let's see. Do you want to be educated to hand express breast? Everyone. Oh, we're taking this channel down down the rabbit hole. Because if I'm doing this, then I will have to go into a journey of redemption. Because what I'm showing you here is just going to not be the best place, but there is always someone that might need to. Until then, just so you know, you don't have to log in into that. That's the beauty of it. You don't have. Okay, so we have one yes. Sure, why not? Okay, it's very important for you to know that you need to have some breasts around, and you have to search for milk parent education mothers. They will teach you exactly how to breastfeed. Alright, even it doesn't matter if you're a minor or you're an adult. This is always going to be available. Alright, here we go, brothers. Oh, I wanna see if I'm blocked here, because that would be some hypocrisy, because now we're educating everyone. We're educating everyone on milk parent education. So the desktop audio is 0, I hope. There it is. Oh, this channel is going to dust. Okay, you want to, just so you know, I want to explain to you at the same time that I am not signed in. I am incognito. Alright? I'm incognito. Now, I want every one of you to resist your urges to do something or think something bad. This is just something natural. What happens naturally. Oh my god. Oh, the sound. No, 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 no. Ah! What is this? Now this is always available. Okay, we have some 32 seconds. How to end express breast milk. Okay, let's see. Skip trial. So there we go, everyone. Welcome to YouTube. Now first, in case you don't want to know, in case you want to know, you have to take a cup. You have to take a cup here. You saw in every video, they have cups. And that's more important. You have to take cups. Now, look at all this. Look at all this. I'm not signed in. I'm not signed in. However, I told you, I'm a prophet. I will help you in case you want to fry your brain. Let's see some comments here. Now most of this are bots. This is okay. So we have. I like the comments. I like the comments. This is extremely educational. My little friend learned something today. Exactly. Okay, I can't like it, but since you are around, let's watch again how to end express breast milk. And everyone, if you learned something today, don't forget to offer me a like for what I've provided you with today. Information on how to hand express breast milk that gets 7.3 million views in 2 months. And there's a lot of love happening. You want to see something more weird? Take a massage, 5.5 million views. These persons are getting money. You saw the ads happening earlier? People are getting money for this. So I myself want to get the money from this and want my ads to be on this. Is it a natural woman? I think it is. So this is a massage. And there you go. There you go. Oh God. God, please. What is this? What is this? How can you see this on YouTube? Like YouTube. Like I know this is not just what happened, but there are playlists after playlists here. And this will be my last stream like this, but I got quite annoyed last time because I just posted. Oh, what did I post? What did I show you? Oh, I didn't show you anything bad. I didn't show you anything bad. However, I just posted this as a thing. Now I remade it so I can provide more clothing for the people that came here to see the succubus in the story. This is the buha, and YouTube decided that this needs to be 18 plus. However, the other things are not. This is educational, of course. As always, it's very educational. I'm gonna educate you on Buha. It is a part of Amantia. I told you, this is a tale of Amantia. It's going to be long, it's going to be dreadful, but there is no other way. That way we learn how to, okay, this is okay. Let's see the other one. Some massage. You see, if we see ads, c'est légère. Okay, their ads are on massage people. Okay, I think we had enough of this. I think we fried your brain enough. I gave you some education on how to find Hand Express breast milk and how to do it. We've seen you need a cup, you need a person that can do that, and you just have to squeeze them. Now, what else happened? Oh, Susan apparently got off. Susan, YouTube. That, okay, come on. Step down. What? Where is the? Okay, there we go. We have Susan. You asked so much if who is Susan? Well, it's Susan Wojcicki. I think that's her name. I'm butchering how much. Wachowski. I don't know. She steps down after 9 years. Exactly the time period in which YouTube became what it is today. A cesspool of ads and people telling you what to do. And really nothing fun anything anymore. Just hoes and money. But apparently no one's making it except them. Because, hey, if you're respecting the rules, you're not going to get anything. Now apparently, YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki is stepping down after 9 years in the role. In a blog post, she said she had decided to start a new chapter focused on my family, health, and personal projects I'm passionate about. Oh my god. If her focus was on YouTube and did this, we don't wanna see the focus on her family, health, and personal project that are going to happen. Because if she was passionate for YouTube and doing what she did, then well, I'm sorry who gets on the end of her focus. But it's good because maybe we're gonna see some new things going on. Now, YouTube's chief product officer Neil Mohan will take over as head of Google-owned video platform. The time is right for me, and I feel able to do this because we have an incredible leadership team in place at YouTube, Miss Wojcicki said. Now, incredible leadership team in place at YouTube. This is just poppycock, because this is what you say all the time, like, oh my god, our team is so amazing. Oh, we're doing so much. When they're actually doing nothing. All they did for the last 3 years is block the person that are telling harsh truths. Let's call them harsh truths, and just promote boobs, promote some 304s, because we see now what's on YouTube. It has become the TikTok of YouTube, and it's not so beautiful, is it? Nothing is important anymore. Everyone just flies away. You play one game, but if you're trying to play with friends, then they will come as an opposition a naked woman, which you can't fight fairly, right? And I mean, in competition, you can't be in competition with such a thing, because as you see the boobs, you're there, you're clicking. Let me just see. Okay, let me just put it on my face. Okay, now which one would you be more interesting in? If you would to pick, would you be interested in the chat, the things that's moving on the right corner, the Susan Wojcicki shot, or who is that beautiful demon on the left? Now let me tell you, I think I know who you're gonna pick, because it's only natural that you pick that way, and that's what everybody counts on, for you to click on those. I even count on that, and we all know how it is, but there is only one way for you to be forgiven, as I am. It is Buha, indeed. You see, you know, but there is still hope. As long as I have this channel, there is still hope for us to get actually and to do something interesting. Now, I haven't finished my project yet, because we're gonna start some games. We're gonna pick some topics. We're gonna talk about some topics next time on Sunday, so don't forget to subscribe for Sunday to be notified when I'm going live. But we're gonna take a couple of stories we're gonna talk about, and then we're gonna create a new Pokemon. We're gonna see what Pokemon comes out of the stories we talk about, and the stories that are important to the world right now. Now, another thing that's very annoying for me is that everything is Ukrainian now, so apparently these are the most impressive people right now. Like, even if you have a couple of selfies, like here, 10 photos taken before war. Like, it's a selfie, a cat. Now this is a preschool project, and this is a cool candle which I had a friend who sells one of those, and they smell pretty nice. I cannot say anything about this. It's a dinner, a morning, a long weekend. Some kids. Is this a semi-final match? Who are these people? Oh my god. Paris, I love you. In Ukraine, of course. This is alright. Like, I think this deserves the best photo award of the last photo before the invasion. Children games at the gallery, because why not? And that's it. Now, I will put the prayer, because we need to pray for everyone on today's age, and let us pray, and I'll be right back.
There is much to be skeptical of in this world, so it no longer surprises me to learn how many people don't really believe in anything. What's the point? For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Naturally, some days are harder than others, but I must try. We all have doubts. The light of the mind alone cannot burn away all darkness. Think on it, and look in your heart. It will be for the best. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love. God's love. Right. You're not so certain. Fair enough. We all go through periods of darkness. Of course. In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. In such times we can turn to the Lord, but it's good to have friends. And the good Lord knows there's much to be done here. You're a good neighbor to us. Thank you. Until then, God be with you.
And God be with you. Now, of course, we had to say the prayer because we have a lot of, let's not call them sins, but we've done a lot. But at least we recognize it. At least we take responsibility, unlike the other type, which should not be named, or should they be named? These 304s nowadays that will never take any responsibility in their life. Oh, responsibility is like kryptonite. It's like it's like cancer for them. They don't protect themselves, not even. The only thing they're protecting themselves, these 3 or 4 nowadays, is responsibility. The rest, no, come on, just spreading those legs up. Anyway, I didn't get to fix my violin now, for there is a lot I need to fix, and you know that. Oh, this wall needs a lot of fixing, and it is sometimes hard to keep going, isn't it? Now, some, as in the video, as in the prayer, have the love of their family, which you should appreciate, but you also have the love of God, and the best love you can have is the love you can provide to yourself, and that's why it's good to be kind to yourself. Learn how to do things, do more things, be more active, because I just got 36 centimeters in my biceps, which makes me look closely like Ziz. You remember Ziz? Oh, let's do a memorial for Ziz as well. Where is he? He was a good, where is it? A good inspiration for many. Okay, are you ready? Check this out. This is very beautiful. And then we're gonna see the dance of God by Ziz. He didn't die of liver failure, but he did do steroids, because everyone knows why, which is why I don't want still steroids. I still enjoy, I like the results that steroids give you if you take steroids and work out. However, I don't see it as a solution for, it's just that means just quitting. That means just quitting and going the easy route. Like, don't try to see your issues, but just take this meds. You know, that's the basic. But let's do it one for Ziz over here. We have a 3-minute clip. I always enjoy this. We're gonna reject the modernity and the breastfeeding videos that we just saw, even if we got educated, so we know. Maybe we will learn about hot yoga next after this one. But let's embrace some real, not real, but let's embrace some nice changes. He stopped
You
working
told it's
out.
okay to be weak.
Nobody cares about when you do that and there's like muscles there. Nobody cares.
Oh, I do. I just had a new line.
Men are not meant to
Look
be
at this man.
dominant. Men are meant to be
Look at Oh, we know her.
Please, sit for me.
Free content. That's what you want. Look at the biceps. Run.
careful, Ross. This is a revolution.
You put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Goku.
Down slowly, a little sympathy. I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down.
Aesthetics. Damn. Oh, we gotta talk about that workout.
If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you leave, then baby, let me down slowly.
Not even real masculinity is empowering the weak. Empowering, if you already consider someone weak, that means you think there is something more superior than what you can be. But this is not over. Oh no. We're gonna talk about this This video right here. Oh, if I'm gonna find it. Oh, if I'm gonna find it. This one. This training regiment right here. Oh, this is amazing. Just go up. It's not bad. What? Let me just see if I can find it. Oh my god, I saw it the last days, but I didn't save it. Did I save it? No, I didn't save it. Ah. Oh no, I didn't save it. What kind of training is this bear? Okay. Two men train. Let me just, I'm sorry. Men train in the snow. Okay, let's see. Okay, best I can get is this one from Lavar Walker TV. Oh, just check that out. Bam. Check that regimen. Look at that bear. What the hell is this bear? What is it? Oh, there's abs. Yes. This looks like a melee training. If the bear is helping you train, then that is a real man. Oh, that is a real man. But apparently this is 11 months ago, so it still counts. It still counts as the current year. Hey, this is happening in Russia. Not what they're thinking about. Not what everyone thinks about, like they're going to war. No, they just make bears train themselves for something. Look at that bear. Oh my god, he's so cute. But he also has the opportunity, the possibility of ripping you to shreds. Don't get too close to a bear if you're not trained, or if you're encumbering in its territory. That's what every man should know. Yeah, he's training his arms, man. He's training his arms. But on the other hand, let's talk about Western New Woman. Huh? We like to have a little bit of those talks, because this is a reaction from the Tribe of Man. Not a reaction, a short from Tribe of Man, which is her her reaction to learning that people are taking their passports and going to other countries. They're going to other countries where they can actually be appreciated by their worth and to be living a comfortable life, not a rich, filled, drug, hooker and blackjack kind of lifestyle that I don't know which woman enjoys, because if they enjoy that, then the train has been there. But let's see her reaction here. Let's see, is the audio on? Let's put the audio on.
Go find your women wherever you want. If you're not satisfied, I don't know what to tell you. If you want a woman who barely even speaks English and just has to suck your dick, go for it.
You see the anger? Do you see that? Triggered immediately. Well, F you then. Just go overseas. We don't need you. Whatever. Bye, loser. What are you, 30 plus? No ring, no prospects for children, no man, no husband, no nothing.
Go f you. Go away. Go find your women wherever you want.
Like, bros, you can just go sometimes. There are other countries where you can have a decent living, because in most countries they now want you to make hundreds of thousands of dollars each year from nothing, like they do on OnlyFans. Because we talked about it last time, there are people who consider that these women receive free money, should receive free money, and they give this money and in the hope of getting some attention, and they increase their impression of their value. So if they make 3 million, like that, oh, she wasn't even a 6, that one, from the OmniFriends, but we're not gonna show her again, because we don't know what YouTube allows us or not to show you, but what was she called? Okay. Christian Obumseli. Ah. No. Oh, Courtney Cleany. Courtney Cleany. Oh, that one. Oh, we can't. Oh. This is what... Oh, disable my ad blocker, of course. Let's just go on incognito. Hello. Jesus. So many clicks just to show you this. This man made her think she's worth 3 million. Man. But oh yeah, I didn't see that comment about this. He died at 22, but I don't know what he died of. I don't support, again, steroids, because steroids will make you taking the easy path, and taking the easy path is, as you can see, this gets you in court, gets you in jail, gets you dead. So yeah, this one, 3 million. People made her think she's worth 3 million. Okay, we got that. Don't. And if they are able to make 3 million, why aren't you able to make 3 million? Because women are not as simpish as men when it comes to deciding someone's wealth. Because that's the other persons that are deciding the ones. Like, if there are many girls that are looking at a person, then the other girls will look at them as well. Oh, we at even 3 million rice seeds, man. You don't give that money. You don't give money to a person on the internet that's not even gonna touch you. Oh, that's the thing. If you're going to pay a woman some money, you do it the old way. You go to a brothel, if it's legal. If it's not, you go to a massage parlor, and you're going to be happy for an entire month for $100 at least 1 month. So I'm not condoning this, because going too much into that is as well heart-wrecking. But let's go in other videos, shall we? Because I saw I want to say interesting or sad, and I don't know where it is. Come on, where is it? Oh my god, I have so many. Is this still here? Yeah. Okay, not the song, come on. We're gonna talk about Brett Weinstein, and again, her name is slipping. They had a question on Patreon, which made me, what the hell? And I wanna talk a little bit about it. Dark Horse podcast. Come on, where is it? And we're gonna end with something beautiful, which is that dogs may save the world, and we're gonna talk about that. But until then, we're gonna listen a little bit about a question. in 1 kilograms of rice. Okay, so around 50,000 rice seeds in 1 kilogram of rice. That's too much rice. That's too much rice. Not even 1 kilo of rice. You don't pay. That's the thing. You don't pay. Who pays? Why would you pay someone? All you have to do is steal from them. Because it's free. And it's not stealing, just like NFTs. You're just using fair use and commenting about it, using what she shared with the entire world. All right. Anyway, let's listen to this clip, which is going to be interesting for many and educational, because we're here about education. But hearing this was blowing my mind.
I think you might be missing part of the picture regarding casual sex. Casual sex for young people has taken the place as a rite of passage into adulthood. Most do not imagine that it is how they will find their partner, but it is a stage of life one goes through before maturing and settling. As such, one cannot be seen as a viable long-term partner without a hoe phase under their belt. P.S. Hope you guys are okay. Sending love.
Alright, so it has become a rite of passage for girls to go through a hoe phase, apparently. Now, I'm not judging the person that made the comment, but is this a rite of passage? And who taught them that this is a rite of passage? That you have to go through a hoe phase and then settle down? Do you think someone wants to settle down with someone that has been through a hoe phase? The only thing while you're going through a hoe phase is going through a hoe phase. Now, again, I cannot say that I disagree, because I have met some people that really thought that you just have to go through enough people that you would be tired of searching for something new and just, meh, okay, I guess I'll stay. It's just to just be to just be tired of looking for something, you know, that you have a connection with, and just deciding to, yeah, maybe it's time to settle down. But we know what that's called. It's called the wall, and it's that is that point in the life where women get settled down and try to get settled down but can't anymore, and we're gonna learn an actual scientific explanation of what's going on. But as they hit the wall, well, who wants to be with a person that went into the whole phase and now just looks at you and like, yeah, you'll do. I don't think I could be that person. Just knowing that, I'll be like, yeah, you'll do. I know I'm alone, but I think it's better no pizza than some pizza that has been through too many people's mouths, let's call it, because we're doing the redemption arc starting next couple of streams. We're doing a redemption arc. I will become family friendly. I will educate you. But is this true? Is this now a rite of passage? Casual sex has become a rite of passage in which you, again, I told you fire up your brain and you fry your brain until you cannot feel anything, and at any point that you feel something, you decide to stay, even though it's not anything. But let's go on. Let's let the experts talk about this, because that's my opinion. Not the experts, but they're. I'm not saying they're experts in love, but they're evolutionary something. Okay. That's my whole vocabulary on this. Like they talking about the evolutionary lens, everything.
I do. This is true.
Yep,
I think.
I
Although I actually had not. I didn't intuit. I had not thought, and I don't think this was the case when we were young. The last part of this, one cannot be seen as a viable long-term partner without the hoe phase under your belt. That strikes me as new and troubling. But sure, there is a like, okay, do you have experience enough to know that this person is the right person, right? And that's a legitimate concern, right? And but I think that can be reframed so that you can still be interested in someone and maybe have sex with them and not end up being with them forever without it being quite so awful.
Yeah.
As it is now.
I think there is a reasonable concern about being with somebody who doesn't have enough experience to know, but I don't think it's actually a real thing. In other words, logically speaking, of course, but I don't think people understand how much those experiences are developmental. And so the point is, you are simultaneously altering yourself as you are trying to gain experience. And if you take the extreme case, right, let's take somebody who correctly understands that actually I'm much happier not settling down and I don't want to be alone, so I'm going to have partner after partner and I'll settle down in my mid-30s, right? Mm-hmm. And then they try to settle down in their mid-30s. Well, now developmentally speaking, they have experience of 15 people, and their mind may settle on the idea
15. Oh, now I know he doesn't he understands that this is a big number, but now they're going over that. They're going triple digits nowadays, and they want to settle down afterwards. But let's take 15. All right, let's take 15. It's all right, but 15 is a lot as well for a girl.
But I liked how this person was this way, and and the point is,
we famously between us had a friend who was like, yeah, but like looking for someone this, that, and the other, and she can't have bangs,
right?
Like, are you serious?
Right.
Like,
so anyway, I think it's I know now, as I've said before, I was very embarrassed at first that we had gotten together so early because I thought it implied something provincial. I now totally think that was an error. Hold on. And I also know now many stories of people who got together early and have very successful, happy relationships. And I know lots of stories of people who got together late and it didn't work.
Absolutely. So I will say, without going into really any details, I think we know people who got together in high school and really have only ever been with one another.
Yep.
But that's not the situation for us. Both of us did have other relationships.
Yep.
And in fact, I came to you halfway through sophomore year of college. You never having said anything to me, but you having said something to one of my friends in high school, and she came to me.
That's why you need friends?
I knew, we both knew
Yep.
that you were interested, and it was never a thing that we talked about. And I came to you, and who knows where that letter may have ended up, but I'm not, we could go there, but like I wrote to you, right?
Yep.
And said, I'm ready.
That's pretty much what you said.
And I think what I didn't say was, I wanted to know some of what was out there, in part and I'm sure I wasn't wise enough at 20 to know this part, but in part to make sure that, it felt to me for sure that if we started being together, then we would be together. And I didn't want to worry that I had missed out on something.
Yeah, and it might have, if we had gotten together earlier, I mean, I wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready because I was removed from co-ed environments to an all-boys school at the wrong moment developmentally for me.
7th through 10th grade.
And I was shy, and basically the point is that sort of arrested my experience with girls, and there was some catching up that needed to happen before I was going to be ready for a serious relationship with you. So anyway, I don't regret that it didn't go, that we didn't end up together at first, etc. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that from the point of view of a young person trying to figure out what the hell to do,
yeah,
right? I think the concerns about the way you figure out what you want is experience with other people. I think that's actually bull. I don't think it works that way. And I do think that there.
Yep. And how would you calibrate? You will have next to calibrate it with this person, and hey, maybe that person doesn't want to be in a war to get your hand, which is not worth $3 million. But again, you need friends as they did. They gone through friends, they knew each other, and that you need some good friends that if you like someone and you tell them, they will also tell you. But now the competition has been getting so high, not high, but the competition between women has increased so much that, like, if you tell a friend that you like her, then she won't tell. She will try to get you, because they are built that way nowadays. TikTok did it, because now she doesn't have the attention the other one has, and they don't like that, do they?
There's also potentially harm, and that becomes part of a rationalization that then predatory forces use to sucker young people into lifestyle choices that don't serve them but serve the people doing the suckering.
Exactly.
And so anyway, I think the whole thing is off the rails, and that it's all kind of one confused story of, like, masturbation, not a big deal. Porn, of course, right? Experience, of course, porn. I mean, who wouldn't? Like, you're interested. Why wouldn't you go searching for porn?
I no longer know what conversation we're having.
That all of these confused messages are being delivered to young people, and young people have a false sophistication.
Are you arguing against masturbation?
No, but I'm arguing that the idea that it was viewed as something that one should not be talking about with their peers, that it's become so normalized.
Okay, I feel like you just put masturbation and porn in the same category.
Well, they're obviously related. So my point is, masturbation is normal, but the idea that people viewed it as shameful and therefore people didn't talk about it, and also may have restrained themselves so it wasn't a constant phenomenon, that those things had a role to play in normal relationships between men and women, that at the point you're like, well, I don't see why that rule exists, so it shouldn't. And you just throw out every rule. The point is you get absolute chaos where people,
Okay, but the rule being thrown out with regard to masturbation is like, oh, let's just talk about everything. And the rule being thrown out with regard to porn is like, actually, that shit's not good for you.
Right. 100%. Yeah. I'm not arguing that it's obvious what the right way to view these things is. I'm just arguing that young people are being given false sophistications on every front with respect to mating and dating. And it's no surprise that they're completely confused. And what's more, they don't have a controlled experiment where there's, 20% of their peers that have opted out, who we can then say, hey, actually, you know what? Those people are happier, right? They actually have relationships that they like. They're not suffering from all of these things. Maybe I should do what they're doing. It's a completely uncontrolled experiment, and a disastrous one.
And yes, a disastrous one indeed. So, how would you feel if you would meet a girl and she would tell you that you would go like, come on, let's do something fun, let's do something weird, let's do something together, and then she'll throw out like, no, I've been through this, I've already done this before, like now I'm trying to settle down, get more serious all of a sudden. Like I met someone like this, and I was asking her like, hey, do you smoke? Do you sometimes do weed, like Netflix and chill? And she was like, nah, I did this when I was young. Nowadays I'm not doing drugs anymore. I'm not I'm trying to be healthy and everything. And like, all right, then it was fine meeting you. But yes, it would have gone some ways, but at the same time, do you even want to be with someone that is restraining themselves from what they are used to being? And again, going through a whole phase, they always wait for something to happen every time during the whole phase. And that's the problem there. They're confusing this game. Of course, it's a game of getting to be with someone and be in a stable relationship. They're confusing this whole phase with the chase, but they rarely do understand that this is not actually a chase. This is just a whole phase in which you go from door to door to be, let's say, rammed through, and then you hope that someone has just lost their appetite for life and decides to take you to their own. And I'm quite afraid myself for this, because I'm quite naive. I am probably the most naive person of all, and I still do think that people can still be alright, though the more time it passes, the more I learn the otherwise. And maybe you will with time, but theoretically, there will still be some great women out there, some great persons out there which should understand that you are very good for them and for yourself. And this is what you have to do, I guess. Right? I can't be sure because I'm alone. I can't give relationship advice, right? However, they do have some patterns, and it's better to learn those patterns. And never settle for someone that has a high body count, maybe higher than the cemetery. And hey, you know what I just realized, Radu? We were talking about the cemetery places and how the cemetery works. I can't believe I just made this line, but if you are talking with a woman and you ask her body count, of course we all know that women will always lie and say that it was less, and I think it's 3 times less. There was a formula at some point. There were some people doing a formula to understand how the body count, like to get an approximation of the real body count, and women will always say 3 times less than they have, and men would say +2, I think, or +3. But you will never know the true body count. But now that we were talking about the cemetery, and we had, and anyone who doesn't know, we have this cemetery in the city I used to grow up in. And this cemetery had, how many? 8,000 places? I think 8,000 places. Like, it's a cemetery with 8,000 places. However, there are 80,000 or 80,000? 80,000 dead in that cemetery. So, if you ever see a woman that says that has a low body count, but her mannerisms and the way she interacts with other people does not work, does not meet reality, does not meet that body count, because the more things she wants and the more things she knows, the higher the body count is than previously. So for each thing that it would be weird for her to know, you put 1 time the body count. Another thing you saw, 2 times the body count. Another thing you see, 3 times. And maybe at some point you will reach the final body count. But since you are not willing to have a relationship with this woman, because hey, who would actually date in 2022, 2023, who dates anymore? Well, if you're going out for you to get to help a girl get to her whole face and hit the wall, then that's on you. But that's allowed, that's okay. You have to keep in shape for the chase, but don't marry. At least don't marry if you're feeling something, because you still have to trust your gut. And my gut tells that this was a weird time to be alive, in a horrible time to be alive, in which everyone thinks they're right, and if they are not, when you hear about 5 at body counter, you are lucky as a man nowadays. Yeah, 5. But here's the thing: if you are hearing 5, and it actually seems to be the 5, because I told you they have a weird way to lower their body count, to lie, basically lie, because everyone just lies to each other nowadays. They lie and try to get everyone for what they got. That's basically it, and we have to educate ourselves how to get through this. And to get through this, you have to, first of all, work on yourself and not do too many promises. Help those girls that needs to go to a whole phase. If they say like, oh, I'm in my whole phase, like, okay, you have to help her through. You say like, hey, I'm gonna help you. You go with this and say like, hey, you know that the more persons you get through, the faster you'll end this cycle and you'll be able to settle down. And this is a nice segue into making her believing that you are actually going to settle down with her, because you said, well, settle down. But now you're just helping her to the whole phase. So here's a quick tip. It's a free tip. I should be a, what do you call them, PUAs. But no, the basic is go outside, try to talk as much with girls as possible, and if you like someone, make sure you have a friend that will help you through that, because that's the best way for you to actually gain some trust. Some trust between each other, and not be so so what do you call it, so intense in the first meetings, because hey, sometimes the voice is not what you expect to be. Sometimes the person is awkward, and I am both. And intense and with a weird accent, and make sure you not let too much of yourself out, but just go on a date and see how she acts. Now, one thing I want to do this year is go on another date, but what I want to do and want to try, if I'm going to go on another date this year, is going to talk about, here's the thing, apparently you shouldn't talk about these things, but I think it's better if you talk about it firsthand, so you know each other's opinions. Of course, you should have the money to pay for her drink, because you will pay for one drink if you still want to. You will pay for a drink, and if you don't like it, you can just never meet that person again, and that's the price you will pay forever. Like, that's the cheapest price, and you should accept it. However, a good opener for a conversation, if you're going to go on a coffee date until you go to that place, that coffee place, is ask what they think about who should pay on the first date. And you can discuss on that. You can learn a little bit of what her impressions is. But yeah, it's a good starter, because you don't know each other and you want to know, because nobody knows. But you want to know if she's in for the drink, or if she's in just to actually talk and hear someone else talk besides herself. I think that's a good tip for you for 1 year anniversary, right? So let's see here, because Radu told us one thing. If you buy a new car, brand new car, like showroom car, are you willing to let like 5 different guys take your car for 10 laps each around the city before you put your foot in for the first time? Oh. Oh. Of course not. Of course not. Dude, they won't even get to see my car. Like, I will show it, I will put it on maybe on my Instagram stories, and make them just like, I will not, if I had the money to buy, if I had the possibility to have a new car with the new car smell, like, you're testing out everything, how it works, how you try to mold yourself to be in perfect communion with the car. The best place where it goes vroom. The best place where the best distance for you to make a break. Oh my god, there is so much to do with that one person, but letting 5 different guys take your car for 10 laps, around the city before you put your foot in for the first time. And here's the thing, most of the time, those different guys, you don't even know them, maybe you don't even like them, and yeah, I know 5 for a girl is a lot of mileage, because each one of those are littling in your car. Some of them are smoking in your car. You don't know. They're just doing it because it's free. That's the thing. They're doing it because hey, if it's here, why not? If I got a car, why not? Why not do a couple of rounds? Just make. Some are spitting, of course. Well, it's disgusting, but yes, they're doing not. Well, yes, indeed. Some are spitting, some are smoking, some are just hitting it too much. Some are even going to take the cars in the forbidden zones, or what do you call, in the places with the cameras, and they will make you pay for the fine, for the speed. Scratches, indeed. Yeah, and it's sad. It's a little sad and it's demotivating, which is why I don't know. It's better to just be. It's better to just be friends, I think. Because maybe one day one of them will help you just find someone that you really like. But you have to. There is a lot of abstinence that many have to do, but it is good. You see, it is quite sad that there was so much potential for this, and all they did was just trying to show that they are worthy of something. Again, as I said in the previous episode, if you are able to make her feel that she is lower than you, then she's yours, even if she's not wearing shoes. Again, to reiterate, if your girl does not wear shoes in public places, doesn't matter if she's angry or not, just let her go, man. She's crazy. She will stab you. She will stab you. People that do not wear shoes in public places, not even slippers. Slippers are weird as well. Sometimes the house slippers, not the slippers for going out. But if she's wearing slippers, if she's telling you that she has just had only 2 boyfriends, again, just listen for the sounds, because they're always going to say some weird things when they're going to talk about this. She's gonna say that she has been in the last 3 years. No. Let me just remember how did I hear the last one. It is the first time in 3 years since I fell in love. In the last 3 years, nothing. And now I'm in love. But that doesn't mean she didn't see other men on the side. She just wants to say now that she was in love. But it's nice to actually listen to them. Women were always right. Jordan Peterson was right. Women are right. When you listen to them, just so you know, they're right. They're actually telling you more than you're hearing. Because usually they won't tell you how many partners did they have. They will tell you how many partners did they love. Or how many partners were they serious with. They won't tell you the other ones because, let's be honest, they do have the whole phase and they think that after the whole phase they will settle, but they're going from whole phase to whole phase to whole phase because they're gonna go through a whole phase, gonna be like racking some numbers there, 3, 4, hoping that they would get someone to settle down with. They get someone, of course they're not settling down because they feel like they're still in the whole phase, and go to the next one, the next whole phase, so another 3, 4 under the belt, bam. The other person starts seeing the cracks, they leave. Again, whole phase. So you're gonna get a car that's been rusted. Oh, yes, you don't even know how many accidents it was been. The cooling liquid just goes on its own. You don't have any cooling liquid. Your car is making fumes. You don't know why. You're just hoping it won't kill you. It won't stop one day. And because you don't have anything else sometimes. But in those cases, you can always find alternatives. And a lot of the on the backseat of your car. Oh my God, the backseat of the car. Oh, I don't like. It's fun. Like nowadays, it's fun to be with someone for a couple of times. I guess. A lot of problems under the hood, of course. But it's not... I don't think it's possible anymore to actually find persons that have not had their brain exploded by trying to find someone that will stick by going through hundreds. There are people that have hundreds. There was, where was it? Let's go to the Tribe of Man. Oh, cause I saw a video. I liked it. Tribe of Man. Oh, this was amazing.
Do you want to make?
No, I don't want to. Okay. Where is it? This is it.
Explain.
Okay, so we have these cars. Oh, we're gonna have these cars. Oh, you like the cars? Oh, we're gonna have some mileage on these cars. It's easy to yeah, it's easier to rent a car. There, you don't need to go anywhere anymore. Like you don't need a car so you can take, for example, your wife when she's giving birth. You don't need to do that anymore. You can just rent when you're going to the woods and have a walk. But yeah, nowadays you can't invest in anything long term anymore. Like, not even the market. The market is the only thing that seems to be. But check this out. Check this out. Of course, as always, these red pill channels where they asked a bunch of dumb bimbos that, okay, let's not call them dumb, persons that maybe have 2 or 3 neurons left after the short circuit received by the countless men that been through them, that just said hi, and here we go. Okay.
Was it him? Was it you that wanted to
So the way modern women see sex.
open up the relationship?
No.
So these persons are in an open relation, polyamorous relationship. Look at him. What's going on? What's this? Why? She doesn't even know what this is and why this is. Like, this is, of course, for the gamer persons. Gamers, they have been all like, okay, if there's a video game character that's popular, a girl will get that costume to get some simp money. That's how they start. They get you from the video games first.
It was me. My partner is demisexual, and for those who aren't familiar, it means that you cannot be sexually attracted to someone who you don't have an emotional connection with already.
Okay, if they start labeling something other than straight, just go away. Just go away. They're just trying to make any kind of interaction as a label, which is weird.
Huh? Meme? What is going on here?
Bruh.
What?
Emotional damage.
What? Explain this.
Clown.
So he's demisexual. So for him, finding outside relationships can be really difficult. But I'm actually on the ace spectrum.
Spectrum. Asexual spectrum, which means she doesn't have sex, but she's on the spectrum. So sometimes she does have. What is this?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you guys not have intercourse?
Oh, Brian, this is such a long conversation.
So do you have or do you not have?
Oh my gosh. We occasionally do, and it's more of a method of connection as opposed to sexual attraction.
Okay.
It's a method. Isn't that what sex is? Isn't that what sex is? It's a method of connection. It's not a sexual interaction. These are the persons that think that it's a rite of passage and now they're ready to settle down.
It's more of like being able to be close to somebody. Yeah, because
that is what sex is, you dope. What is she talking about?
I don't necessarily derive anything from sexual connections outside of the same way people want to give massages to their partner. People want to service their partner in other ways. And so that's kind of how I see sex. It's like a service that I provide to my partner.
So she doesn't feel anything for the partner. She just does it to be shown that she's in a relationship, and she does this to solidify the fact that she is still in a relationship with someone, and a polyamorous relationship. Those are a mess. Don't get into those. Don't believe anyone who thinks that you can do that. You can't. That's just someone trying to take advantage of you. Don't do that.
Who I love very much and I want to feel connected to, and we can connect in that way. But yeah, but because of that, it isn't very often.
Do you get jealous at all? Are you seeing other people too, or is it just more so open for him because you're asexual?
Sure. Actually, my partner wasn't interested at all in opening the relationship, and we've been having a lot of discussions about that. We're very new to it as well.
Wait.
I'm so sorry. What was the question?
So is she having other relationship as well? She's asexual on the spectrum. So if she barely does this with her partner, because if she calls you a partner, run again. If you ever been in a relationship and you are called a partner, just go away. Just go away. You don't need a partner. If you need a partner, you go to the Wild West.
Does he get jealous?
Or you get a dog. A dog is your partner. Your partner in crime. You do weird shit. you go run in the mountains like real men do.
That was TikTok brain right there. Did you see that? That's TikTok brain. Let me cover it again for those new in the chat right now.
Yeah, you can say, you say polyamorous, of course, but not even polyamorous are persons that are not able to take responsibility to actually commit. They're calling each other polyamorous because can get so distracted by anything shiny that they know themselves to not be able to just stay on a single path, which, you know, two person in a relationship usually do. Stay on a single path, go on a single path, complete each other, right?
And you missed it. That is what you call TikTok brain. Did you see? It's like 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Oh, TikTok brain. Oh, we're gonna educate you on the TikTok brain, in which your attention span, as I said in one of my first streams, that the attention span that you get from watching too much TikTok is getting decreased to the level of a goldfish. And there we have it. Oh, isn't that a prophecy that I just told? Oh my God, if I only can remember when.
Seconds and she forgot the question. TikTok brain, let's bring it back up. TikTok brain is used to describe some of the negative aspects associated with the platform, including lower attention spans and increased anxiety and depression.
But I also have with TikTok brain. But that was ADHD and trauma. Oh, childhood.
Forgot the question 5 seconds ago. Let's return. Thank you, Bryden, for the 10. No asteroid be better, chat. Also, Bo, keep up the good work. Thank you.
I would say he gets jealous more than I do. But even still, poly is all about communication. So
yeah, that's what did we talk about poly? I think we talked about poly and how that those poly groups in which the violence towards the kids, if they have any kids, grows, and the competition between them is quite weird, and one feels like a piece of something that he probably is being treated like, and it's a mess.
Anytime there's a moment of jealousy,
like you can communicate with ChatGPT. You have a ChatGPT. You don't need to communicate with other people that have nothing.
we bring things back. If I'm, maybe seeing somebody, I might want to de-escalate that just to focus on my current relationship with him. Is my priority at this point, especially since we are so new into the community. As far as jealousy for me, I actually when I broached the topic, I know it's very hypocritical. 8 months ago is when we really started talking about this, and even in imagining him being with other people, I was feeling like this extreme jealousy. But after that was 8 months ago, and I've had a lot of time to process and think about it, of all these hypotheticals. And I'm personally at a point now where, maybe it's a little too crass, anymore. But I could imagine my partner having sex with somebody.
Let me tell you exactly what's happening here. The fact that he was such a weak piece of shit in this relationship, and he couldn't even go out there when she offered to open the relationship and get other women.
No, when she offers an open relationship, pack her baggage, get her out. Go on to the gym. That's the only solution. You don't negotiate after this. This is Lilith. We talk about Lilith. Lilith and Adam do not negotiate. If you try to negotiate, if you try to get, you're gonna see only demons. You're gonna see only demons.
Has completely turned her off to the point where she views him as less than a man. He's become a thing that she has maintenance sex with.
True.
She doesn't even get turned on, doesn't even get competition anxiety anymore from her own man in an open relationship. This is how far down the attraction ladder he's gone. Bro, think about this. Holy shit, dude. Now she's okay. She's fully on, but she's like, yeah, I think about it, and like, dude, it's so far from reality of it actually happening that's like, why did I get so anxious before? Why did I even worry about it? This guy's a simp.
Beta! Else and being happy for them, and then being
I need some beta buttons.
able to enjoy something, an experience like that.
Good for you.
I
love it.
It's
Love it.
you know,
Okay.
I know that's maybe a little too intense, but
So what's the point of putting a label on it?
I don't know. We're committed to each other. I guess that's all that matters.
So you can say you're salute. You can say you're polyamorous. You want to see other people, but you still want to have someone when the other person just left you sobbing because they don't want anything to do with you. Oh my god.
Honestly, I feel I am also in a similar situation relationship wise. And I feel like sometimes putting a label on it just kind of helps us guide.
No, it just kind of helps you hide, not guide. It helps you hide.
The path of what we are walking on, and just to kind of help conceptualize it a little bit more. But that doesn't mean we follow the label to the T. I personally think labels are just there kind of as a guide. You know what I mean?
How old is your partner?
33. Sorry,
33.
that took me a second.
Oh my god. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, guys. Oh my god, I'm almost there. 33. I'm almost there.
And you're 47?
I am 47.
47. Oh my god. Oh, 47. Oh, she does not look 47, and that's because that thing on her nose that detracts from looking at her underneath her eyes, which another great moment to learn something is don't look. If you want to know her age, look underneath her eyes.
Age.
Bruh. God damn, bro. That boy.
Beta male.
He lives with mommy. That's what's happening there. She's taking care of him.
Beta male.
Gap relationship.
Is that unless she's paying him to stay, that's not a viable solution. Oh, imagine. Oh, I don't wanna go into this anymore. My head hurts. I can't go into polyamory right now. Should we do a polyamory special on Saturday? Do you want a polyamory special on Saturday? Because we have passed the 1 hour and 45 minute mark, and it's about time we end this, but let's go. Polyamory stream on Saturday. Oh, we're gonna get into we're gonna get all the water we need, all the concentration we need. We're gonna just chill down, get some headache pills, because if we're going into polyamory, oh, it's gonna be that's a can of worms that deserves a stream of its own. I'm gonna bring all the buche. Okay, we're sold. We have 1 vote. We have 5 viewers here. If you're still here, you can say hi. We're always welcome. And now we're deciding if we're just gonna do a polyamory stream on Saturday. Oh, this is gonna help so much with the tags. We already know what's gonna be about. We're gonna bring some buhas, and how not to fall into the polyamory trap, and what that means to you if you are saying yes to being in a polyamorous relationship. But that being said, I guess we can end it here, because again, I can't resist on this. Every time I hear polyamory, it just makes my body and mind and attention and reality to not be around here, be somewhere else. I'd rather be in Ukraine right now, just buying real estate for Biden. I don't know. I will, for some millions of dollars, I might sell out. I don't know. I just need some millions, and then I might sell out to the Democrats. I will be like, yeah, vote something, vote vote for your prices to go up, vote for you to pay someone to not even look at you, not even talk to you. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna get into that. But that being said, the poll has been done. We have 100% yes. Doesn't matter how many votes, but is there. It's good. We're gonna end this stream. I have to go to work still, because some of us still have to work to not be dependent on a polyamorous relationship. And that's about it. Let's see a song for ending this. Let's see a song. Do you have a song in mind? Any of you watches right here. Anytime is any song to end this stream is alright. We put last time Sadie Wyatt's song of last stream. I put it in the beginning. What was it called? The one with, damn it, the rap battle between those two games, that Among Us and Fall Guys. Yeah, Among Us I played it, Fall Guys I didn't, but it's like those old things. Anyway, let's see a song of songs. Okay, the Bible explained. No, not for this, not after what we did, not after what we showed here. But yeah, we're gonna play the Song of Songs. It is Japanese or Chinese, I don't know. Those Korean, they're always cool, so maybe this one is too, but I feel that it's very sad. So yeah, just think about the road you want to go in your life, and do not leave yourself. Okay, Enter Sandman. If you put it, Enter Sandman, it is. Now it's gonna be a great week, everyone. It was a great week, I hope, and I wish you nothing but the best until Saturday. Don't forget to make some thumbs up, do a subscribe, because we're getting into this more and more, and we're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Everyone's gonna love it. Alright, have a great night, everyone.